306 in the book, where the one work together. Like I said, we're going to get our information from this side of the page to fill out our ledgers on the other side. So number 1 in the book, so start a new page for an accounts payable ledger for Regal Designs. The account number is 240. The balance on October 1st is $877. Well, if you look at this, we've already got a Regal Designs here, but that's on the purchases journal, and we're going to start a new page on the ledger. So on the back side, on your ledger, we've got art and things, Candy Graphics, Electrographics, and we've got basically the beginning of another blank ledger. So we'll start here. So let's see, Regal Designs. So at the top of our vendor, Regal Designs. Then at the beginning of the month, it was October 1st, so we'll put our date here, October 1. And we don't have to write anything here in the description. And we know it's a carryover from the previous month. So just like on the others, we'll just put a check mark here. And I believe it says the balance at the beginning of the month was $877 in the account. So if it was a debit, it would be a negative. So our credit balance is $877. I don't think in no sense. And then the account number is 240. Move that. So we just started a new ledger page for Regal Designs. Okay. So there's number 1. So number 2, post the accounts payable credit on line 7 of the purchases journal to the accounts payable account Designs. So if you go back over to the other purchases journal. So we've got our purchases journal here. Line 7 on the 19th. Oh, excuse me. If you look at the column description, it says purchases accounts payable credit. So $14.03.20. What we'll do is we'll fill in the date. 19th. And our credit is $14.03.20. So that's going to be a credit. So now we had our balance before, now we've got more credit to add to that. So just add the 2 up to get us a new balance. $2.20. $22.80 for our new balance for Regal Designs. So then we've still got a couple steps left. We've got to do our posting reference. So looking at the other side of this, it's a purchases journal, page 10. So we can just abbreviate. We know this information comes from a journal, so we can just use P10. So we know that came from Purchases Journal on page 10. Then we've got our account number 240. So our posting reference on the other side means that we put that in the account 240. So you got 240 on the front side. And the back side should have that. Okay. So that was number 2. So number 3, post the accounts payable debit entry from line 15 of the cash payments journal to the account for electrographics. So line 15 of the cash payments journal. So you turn the page over, we got our cash payments journal. Line 15. Already got that marked there. And it's the accounts payable debit. So here you look at your columns. Debit $776. So we got electrographics. The date was on the 20th. It's a debit, $776. So that's going to go in our debit column, 776. So the balance before that was a credit. So they were on the plus side, plus 776. Now we've got a debit. So we're going to subtract the debit from the credit, which takes them down to 0, nothing. Then our last 2 steps is putting in our posting reference number. So we've got account 230. So you can flip this back over. So posting reference 230. And it's the cash payments journal, page 15. So we'll just use CP 15. For the back, for the ledger. So that was number 3. It's number 4. Post the credit entry on line 5 of the general journal to the account for electrographics. So line 5. On the back side, on the other side again. So here's line 5. Accounts payable, electrographic supply. And it's under the credit column, $2,544. So you can flip your page back over. The date, that was on the 26th. I forgot if that was a debit or a credit. Credit $25.44. That's going to go in the credit column. $25.44. Now we've got a new updated balance. $2,544. Then we just have our reference numbers. Number was 230. And this comes from General Journal, page 11. So we can just use G11. Like that. Okay, so now we got another entry from number 4. Post a debit entry from the General Journal for art and things. So in our ledger, art and things, it's at the very top. So here's line 6 on our General Journal. Accounts payable, art and things, they've got a debit of $125. So that's on the 8th. Right. And the debit's $125. Now they had a credit at the beginning of the month, and now they've got a debit, so we just need to subtract the debit from the credit. So $873 minus $125. $748. Thanks. So now the new credit balance is $748. And the last step, our posting reference numbers. Journal G11. Remember, G11. Our vendor account number is 210. I'll go back to the same side of the page I've been using here. So 210 for our account number on the General Journal reference.
But doesn't it already say the back account number?
That was for their. This is the account number for their ledger account number. Okay, so that gets us to prepare a schedule of accounts payable for graphics 31st current year. These accounts, the balance is $6,558. Then we use the work for the rest of the other ones. So on the back side of the page, the examples on how to do that. But really, all we're going to do is list these entries. So the company's name, Graphics Inc., schedule of accounts payable, Inc. Sorry, INC. Get the book out of the way. Let's see. October 31st. Doesn't matter for the year, just put 2018. So I'll start at the top. Our first account, Art and Things. So we'll list art. Art and Things, and then the balance. We're just going to put what the most current balance is. Right, $748. Then the next one, Can Do Graphics. So our graphics is $986. We've got Electro Graphics. Yeah, 2544 is kind of dark, isn't it?
No, not really. I just didn't know because
Oh.
there was we had it in the credit and then we set it down.
Yeah, 2544. Then the last one, Regal Designs. $22.80 and 22 cents.
No, it's
20 cents, thanks. So the last total accounts payable. And I don't have a calculator, but the book says it should be 65.5820.
what was it?
6,558, 65.58 and 20 cents. Let me make sure I got everything on the other side. All right, so we've got all of our account numbers filled in. on this side, on the front side. Then our ledgers. And yeah, I can't get it all in one picture. There's the bottom half.
That looks more clear than it's ever been.
Yeah, this camera's not the best. It's better than nothing, which is what I would have. So that is it.